Alright guys, today we're going to be making Peking duck. So you get your duck and you want to gut it and get all the feathers off of it. Then you're going to want to put it in a bowl of water, just enough to cover the duck. And then you want some white vinegar. This thing's hard to open. There you go. Then you want to put a tablespoon of white vinegar in there. And then you want to close it, put it in the fridge, and leave it in there for an hour. We just pulled this duck out of the water vinegar. It was soaking in there for about an hour. We let it sit in there for over an hour. But now my dad's gonna season it up in the inside. You wanna tell him what's in the seasoning?
It's 1 tablespoon of capers, 1 tablespoon peppercorn, 1 tablespoon cinnamon, 1 tablespoon anise, and 1 tablespoon of I can't think. Not allspice.
Cinnamon?
No, it's what is it? It's cloves.
Cloves, 1 tablespoon of cloves.
Yeah. You just want to put that all on the inside. Did you get that done? Take a toothpick. Seal up their vent so it don't run out when we hang it.
And do you only season the inside?
With that, yeah. We'll brush it with some other stuff as it hangs. We don't have the head or neck on this one, so we're gonna put a toothpick through here to give us something to tie to. We'll tie the string just like that, let it hang.
We got the little duck hanging. All we did was put a little broom up there, tied it up there to it. And then how long do you say this needs to hang for?
So as long as the room temperature 68, 70 degrees, you can let it hang 24 hours. In hot summertime, probably 4 or 5 hours is long enough. We're not gonna have all day to do it, so we're gonna leave it probably 2 hours and brush it every 30 minutes with the solution I'm fixing to make.
My dad just made this little, is it a sauce?
It's just a little paste. It'll help, so it's got maple syrup in it, hot water, and just a little bit of vinegar to help tighten the skin up.
So it crisps the skin.
It'll help tighten it up to the bird.
And we're gonna be doing this every 30 minutes, just basting the bird with this syrup, water, and vinegar.
Okay, and just let it hang.
We're now gonna be doing our second and final basting.
It's a little bitty guy.
Yeah, it's just a little green-winged teal. While you're waiting on that last basting, go ahead and preheat your oven to
350.
350. And you can either use foil or this little a cookie sheet or just something so that it catches the drippings.
We'll take this top rack out.
We let this sit for an extra 30 minutes. Now we're untied it. You keeping the toothpicks in it?
Yeah.
How come your video?
$3.50 for about 10 minutes with that little bird.
We're flipping the duck. It's been there about 20 minutes. If you have a bigger duck, it may take a little longer. This is a small duck. But we're gonna flip it and leave it in there for about
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
And we'll turn it down to 250 for 30 minutes.
Our little duck is done. We had it in here for about 40 minutes on 250 after the 350. And now we're gonna put it over here, hang it up, and Dad's gonna put some of this grease on the skin to crispen it up. How much of that you think it needs?
I'm just doing it till the skin like I want it.
We just got done crisping up the skin, making it look pretty. But now we're gonna wait about 5 minutes or more, let it cool off, then we're gonna give it a try. We've let it sit for about 5 minutes, now we're gonna try it. That's what it looks like, got that little skin. It's really tender. What do you think? It's pretty good.
It's not bad.
The skin could be a little crispier.
Yeah, I could have got the grease a little hotter when I crisped it. Other than that, it's really good and tender.
We got the rest of the meat carved off there. What was left of it, it was a little bird, just a little green winged teal. But it was good, and I do recommend that you cook it like that. But that's all for today's video. If you liked it, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe.